Well guys, welcome back to another collaboration video with Toyota Jeff. So in the first video we compared a TRD Pro Tacoma against a TRD Pro Tundra, exactly like this one. That will be linked in the iCard up above. That's over on Jeff's channel. This battle video on my channel is basically a battle against your pocketbook. Which Tundra, if you are in the market for a Tundra, should you pick? Me, I will be supporting the TRD Pro because if you need a large truck, you still need it to be a functional truck, but you want to have some fun off-road, this would be the one for you. Jeff, what do you have for us?
You are totally right, John, and I'm so happy to be on your channel. Thank you so much for inviting me. This collab project is fantastic. However, if you're gonna spend $50,000, let's take an SR5 4x4 Crew Max and build it up with a TRD package. That's the way to spend your money. I'm thinking, and hear me out here, Tundra is a little bit different than a Tacoma where you've got a TRD Sport and you've got a TRD Off-Road. Here, you're taking the SR5 as our foundation and we're gonna add in either a TRD Off-Road package, or in this case, this is my truck, we're gonna add in the TRD Sport Package Plus, the TRD Sport Convenience Package, and then the SR5 Upgrade Package. Now we got ourselves a truck worthy of contention.
All right, that sounds good. Good battle. So the very first thing to notice with this Tundra TRD Pro is the drivetrains are basically the same. No matter which Tundra you get a V8 and you have a 6-speed automatic transmission. Along with the TRD Pro and his truck as well, the 4-wheel drive is literally only 4-wheel drive. You don't get any fancy features, you don't get crawl control, you don't get A-track, you don't get an electronic rear locking diff, you don't get multi-terrain select, any of those features.
Here's where I'm gonna save you guys some money and still get you the ideal truck. Because SR5 Crew Max 4x4 is gonna have a factory MSRP of $41,000. It's a lot lower than a TRD Pro, right? Then we add in several option packages, and with delivery to the dealerships all over the US, that puts you at about $48,000. I've added in some extra options, maybe some step boards, maybe some lights. That'll put us at about $50,000 MSRP. That's cheaper than anything you get factory TRD Pro. Saving you money. Ching-ching.
So price of this Crew Max compared to Jeff's, this is $53,200-ish MSRP. Your combined MPG with this truck is about 14 miles per gallon, but you do get a nice 38-gallon tank with this TRD Pro. So guys, one of the very first features that is cool about Tundra TRD Pro, the flipping color. This color is the special edition color for 2021. It is called Lunar Rock. So one of the signature features up front, guys, is this heritage style grille where it spells out Toyota. You have the radar detector right here for the Toyota safety sense. Another feature is the dual non-functional hood vents. You can only get that in a TRD Sport Tundra. And then coming down here to the fog lights, you have rigid industry LED fog lights. Another key thing to point out is that there are no parking sensors down here to warn you about things, and the bumper is color matched. So there is zero chrome with this truck aside from the little bit of chrome in the headlights, but other than that, the whole truck is completely blacked out, even down to the lug nuts on these awesome BBS forged wheels. You do get Michelin tires, which they are good. They're not ideal for actual off-road scenarios, but on-road comfort are very good with these tires.
And John, I have no way to debate with you about that awesome Lunar Rock color. Have you seen that in 4Runner? Oh my gosh, that is incredible. One of the hardest to get vehicles in the entire nation. Now try getting a Tacoma TRD Pro or a Tundra TRD Pro. That leads me to my next message, because a lot of times those TRD Pros are going to be marked up at specific dealers, especially on the West Coast, which makes it harder to justify spending that kind of money. Plus, you're going to have to wait several months to get it, if at all. Okay, what about this one here? Lunar Rock is just one of those colors for TRD Pro. You can get super white, you could get magnetic gray, you could get midnight black metallic, and an SR5 pimped out. TRD Off-Road, TRD Sport like this one here. And then look at this front end. You see, mine's gonna have the hood scoop still. Boy, that looks tough. And then it's got the full assortment of LED lights, LED daytime running lights, and LED fog lights. And now are you with me? And then look, it's got parking sonar in the front because I built it up that way. And then look at the grille. Although there's no way to compete with that Toyota grille, this is a good second place here. And of course, the radar cruise control is in a different spot behind the Toyota symbol than with the Toyota Heritage grille. All right, Which one are you feeling so far, everyone?
So with this TRD Pro, you do have Toyota Safety Sense, but like I showed you guys up front, you do not have the parking sensors up there. You do not have blind spot monitoring in the mirrors, and back to the color matched rear bumper, as you can see, you do not have parking signals back here or anything for rear cross traffic alert. If you are backing out of a parking spot, the truck does not warn you if someone is hauling butt down the parking lot. So just something that you have to be cognizant of when you're backing such a big truck out of a parking spot.
I preach this all the time on my channel, customizing, making it your own, accessorizing. So why couldn't you take the 18-inch wheels that are on an SR5 and add what you want to add in? You can add in your wheels, your tires. There's still room left in here before you get to that TRD echelon price right here. So the SR5 package has 18-inch alloy wheels, and this one has added in 20-inch 6-spoke alloy wheels, and they look fantastic. They match that sporty vibe that you're trying to give off when you get the TRD Sport, or you can avoid that package entirely and just get what you want.
Another key thing to point out is TRD Pro is actually stamped into the rear quarter panels of the bed, and then come into the back. No other badging other than that will signify that this truck is a TRD Pro.
For me, since I'm taking a position here, I'm taking a stand, then you want to have stamped TRD, Toyota Racing Development, man. Sport or off-road, your choice. That looks pretty darn cool.
So even if you don't take this truck off-road all the time, guys, the Fox suspension on this truck will allow it to ride so plush and so comfortable on the road. So if that is one of your main criterias, is hey, you daily this truck a lot, you may put 400 or 500 miles on it in a week going to and from work, something like that, this truck suspension is plush, comfortable. It is an amazing on-road vehicle to drive. But with that Fox suspension, one, it allows it to be a very plush ride. Two, it lifts it up about 2 inches to clear bigger tires. So it is a very awesome system that is additional and only specific to the TRD Pro Tundra.
Let's do a little undercover or under Tundra work, because with my upgrades, I've been able to add extra suspension and performance underneath here. I've got TRDJON Bilstein shock absorbers, and I've also got TRD anti-sway bars. So this is gonna give you a smooth ride. It is gonna feel more performance like one with the road because of these. I mean, that's why you're getting a TRD Sport, right? You want a sport tuned performance. And since you don't have the crawl control or multi-terrain select, I think we've got what we need here, don't we? Let's look at the profile and then swing around to the back of it. This one right here, of course, has the chrome iForce badge. I've upgraded this with one of the option packages where you can get blind spot monitor and you can get rear cross traffic alert. It has smart key push button start along with auto unlock, just like that. Just need to key in your pocket. It's got some W drop step boards. Those are optional. And then you've got your badging right here. Those wheels look fantastic. That's why I know mine's gonna win. And then look here, you got the color keyed bumper along with the step ups, but you also have parking sensors in the back. That's a good looking truck. Look what I've even been able to upgrade to also, a spray-in bed liner. Holla.
So coming in now to the Tundra, guys, it is a keyless entry as well, getting into the truck. And when you do come inside, it is a very, very spacious interior. There are only a very few features inside that will signify, hey, this is a TRD Pro. This is the premium off-road truck, way better than Raptor and TRX. Am I right, Toyota lovers? I'm just kidding, but hopefully the 2022 Tundra does put up a fight. So one of the biggest things coming into the interior, guys, that you can tell that this is a TRD Pro Tundra is the seats are embroidered with TRD Pro and red stitching down the whole seat. These seats are only heated. They are not cooled, unfortunately, with the Tundra. Coming over to the door card as well, you have a nice black pleather or leather. I'm not sure if this is actual leather with some red stitching in it. JBL audio system, TRD Pro specific Tundra floor mats. They kind of have like a little rocky mud terrain look with a tire going through, obviously with tread a little more aggressive than what is actually on the Tundra.
And here's our view from the driver's side. Remember, we've got blind spot monitor With a big truck like this, that's important. Nice seats. Can you imagine them with leather? It has a power driver seat with lumbar support. I do not have a moonroof on this one. That's not anything I can claim to do. Don't have a leather wrap steering wheel.
You do have a nice TRD shifter knob, and in the console, it reads TRD Pro. No other cues inside this truck say TRD Pro. Nothing else would tell you that you are driving a TRD Pro. The steering wheel is the exact same steering wheel on other Tundras. There's no red centering like if you are in a Ford Raptor or a TRX. To show you while you're off-road that your steering wheel is in the center, but inside this interior, you do get push button start. Ooh, and you do get that TRD exhaust. But you get a moonroof in the Crew Max model. We'll go ahead and shut that. You have dual climate control, heated seats only, like I said, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Amazon Alexa inside of this Tundra. You also have your center screen here, which is the same as all other Tundras. There's no real TRD Pro specific items in this truck showing you pitch or roll, nothing like that for real good off-road modes. Like I said, no crawl control, no multi-terrain select. So the truck is literally only 2-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low, and it's only with this dial.
We're really not missing anything by not going to TRD Pro. You still have, I've got TRD Sport mats. I've even got a safety kit. Ha ha ha, you don't have that. And then we've got these sport seats, and there's still enough in my budget where you can upgrade to leather seats on top of this. There's still room, and you're still not even up to the price for TRD Pro. Usually for 2 rows of seats, you're gonna be about between $1,300 and $1,500 depending on where you go. The back window, just like all Crew Maxes, goes down through power. Has a huge console in here. It doesn't say TRD Pro, but it says, hey, I'm an SR5. Hear me roar. It also has the upgraded 8-inch multimedia touchscreen with dynamic navigation system, but more importantly, because of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and Amazon Alexa, you can do Google Maps, you can do Waze, you can do iPhone Maps. There are so many different ways to find directions. Other than knowing where you're going in the first place, it's got push button start. There's so much to it.
Coming on into the back seat, the door cards follow here with the red stitching and leather, and even with your back seats, but they do not say TRD Pro in the back. They are just regular bench seats in the back with a center console right here for waters, sodas, anything. And you do also have rear AC back here, but you can only control up or down what it is. And the floor mats for that off-road rugged look also continue back here.
John, I think you and I can both agree it doesn't matter the truck. If you're sitting in a Crew Max, you can practically live back here. These seats right here, these stock factory SR5 seats, they're very comfortable. They're soft, but yet they don't feel like you're gonna fall into them like a cloud or anything like that. So they give you back and spine support. They're large, and there's so much room back here, even for the third middle seat. Very impressive. I don't think it matters if we get a TRD Pro or anything else. Crew Max is the way to go. This has been a ton of fun. Thanks for letting me be part of your channel, John. I'm really excited to see what we battle next. See you, everyone.
So guys, we hope that we helped you out with which Tundra model you should get. Rumor has it that this is the last Tundra with the V8. Rumor also has it that this is the last raw Tundra. So what do I mean by that? Well, Toyota is going to be releasing the 3rd gen Tundra soon. It is going to be a complete ground up redesign. So if you are a lover of this 14-year-old body style, this 14-year-old truck, the tried and true motor, everything about this truck, then this is your last year basically to get something like this. So definitely shop around, make sure you get the model that you want. Guys, we appreciate you watching this video. Definitely head over to Toyota Jeff's channel. He is a wealth of Toyota knowledge, and we will be doing these comparative videos back and forth every month, sometimes twice a month if we can, for you guys to be educated on what Toyota vehicle you guys should purchase. So if you guys are new around here on my channel, definitely consider subscribing. Returning subscribers, as always, I appreciate your guys' support, and I will catch you in the next video. All right, see you later.